Hello everyone, it's Andy again, and now we are talking about SuperME Unleashed. But today's topic, we are very focused on one thing, and that's called purpose, love, and gratitude. Dr. Vivian Passion Co, and she has this philosophy of wanting to connect with human beings so that she can inspire people to pursue their passions with purpose, love, and gratitude. So you can see in this chart, the one that is in the common areas of this purpose, love, and gratitude will be this thing called human well-being. So in other words, when you have PLG, you will have this thing called well-being. What is it about? Let me go into some specific examples and you understand it clearly. But first of all, it is from these books, SuperME Unleashed, authored by Vivian and myself, Andy, and this book, The Power of Purpose, Love, and Gratitude, authored solely by Vivian. So in case you do not know, Vivian is also the 2019 Mrs. Singapore Asia Pacific Champion. So let's go into PLG. So like in my classes, I normally do this from myself to the participants. First, purpose. The purpose of this course is to inspire you to be high-value employees. My love for the course is always there. And I love the fact that you took the effort to engage me in this course. And I love the fact that you have been enjoying yourself for the last 1.5 hours. I'm grateful for the chance to share with what I know for the betterment of you. So this is my message to the participants. How about the participants? They will actually have a chance to do this. PLG. Let me give you further examples. PLG can be applied in different areas of our life. First thing is about this thing called for yourself. When you are facing some difficulties, some challenges, you realize that you've not achieved enough. What should you do? Very simple. Use PLG. You just stop and ask yourself, why are you here? Your purpose here is to grow, not to prove. So if you have not been achieving much tangible results, understand that you are growing. And your purpose is to share and to grow, not to prove and get results. That is something that will come naturally. What do you love? So you must love yourself. When you are facing challenges, you must love yourself and tell yourself, I'm okay, I'm doing my best. And what are you grateful for? You're grateful for what you have become for the past how many years, right? In this road. And more importantly, you must be grateful for yourself for not giving up. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you can apply PLG for yourself when you find that you are not achieving enough. Next, let's come to another very practical area. How about when you disagree with your spouse over finance? Instead of arguing, do not defend or argue. Say to your spouse, help me understand what matters to you most. And then when she shares with you, you must share, you must listen without interrupting. Really listen with love. I know it's hard, so never defend, never argue, just listen and let the other person finish what they want to say. And after that, thank them for sharing. You can tell your spouse, I thank you for trusting me with your concern. You like to hear what is my suggestion? Then you go and talk about your suggestion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very powerful. Once you do this, relationships between you and anybody will improve automatically. Next, we come to something more tangible, right? You did not get the expected promotion. What should you do, right? So, again, go back to your purpose. Your purpose is to serve, not promotion. Promotion is the result, right? So, as long as you're serving, you are still achieving your purpose. What do you love, right? Remember, your love for the job is still there. So, you look for lessons learned. And what are you grateful for? You must always be grateful to your boss or team members for the support, and just tell them one thing: I will work harder. In fact, that's the most powerful message you can send to people who support you. Understand that when you do this, you are actually at a higher level of frequency. You are actually at the minimum level called reason. From here, you move to love, joy, and peace, and finally, you have this thing called compassion, right, for human beings. But let's go to the next one, more practical one. How about your own health, right? When you find that you have skipped your medication, maybe you are not feeling well. So understand, what is your purpose? Your purpose is always the same. Your purpose is your body, because your body is your foundation. So when you understand your body is your foundation, what do you love? You must love your body for what it is, right? So you must love your medications. When you love your medication, you'll be mindful, you bring it along. So you will not forget to take your medication. This is actually self-love. And finally, why are you grateful? Grateful for your body for whatever it takes. Maybe today you didn't take the medicine, but your body is still functioning and working well. That is already a very big achievement. We have done 3, so let's go to 4 and 5. How about contribution? Now you're invited to speak to the community center about fatal accidents. So you must choose to be the SuperME, do the SuperME things, and enjoy the SuperME rewards. So first thing, understand that your purpose of your speech is not to inform or educate, but is to save lives. That's right. You're there to save lives by sharing with people at the CC. You'll broadcast to many places. So what do you love? Of course, you love human beings. So you must prepare your speech and deliver your speech with love and with care and concern, not with authority. Right? And what are you grateful for? Always be grateful to the audience for their listening and tell them it's an honor to serve you. Powerful, right? Next, the final one is, at the end of the day, you know, PLG is your way of life. It is the way that you can have a healthy and abundant life with endless joy and bliss. Isn't this what we are always looking for? I must thank Dr. Vivian Passion Co for creating this PLG. So next time I shall see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.